But first this half hour, we are asking questions about how a local group raises awareness for a better mental health through art. Joining me now from GEM Project Dayton are the students and team members Griffin Greer, Reese Hornick, along with GEM Art Contest winner Kate Arzola. Thank you so much for being here today. Griffin, I'm going to start with you. So what inspires you with this artwork, and tell me about the overall project?
I always get inspired by a lot of the messages that the artists write. The kind of goal of the project is to create this art contest that gets students creating pieces of art that are going to break the stigma around mental health and the stigma around talking about suicide. So anyone can look at a piece of art and understand what that piece of art is saying or what it means. To have students creating that art and having these things in schools and starting conversations with people, it really starts to spark those ideas in smaller kind of communities and get that started to talk. So, I mean, getting to see all this really impactful artwork is really inspiring to me.
Reese, you were one of the organizers. Talk to me about what you were looking for in the artwork.
Yes, so absolutely. We received artwork from many different students and many different art styles and skill levels. But basically in our artwork, what we want to receive is artwork that starts conversations. We want something that impacts the people and the viewers who are looking at this artwork, something that can start conversations about mental health and suicide and the prevention of it.
And why is that so important? Especially, you are all very young, but it's so important to tackle that in your age.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So, you know, especially being young in your teenage years, that is when many things are ramping up for you. And it seems as though when you're younger, it is harder to talk about these kinds of things. So when you have an artwork, a basis that you can look at and start a conversation about it, that is one of the best parts about this contest and why it is so important for the community.
Now, Kate, you were the winner of this, and you've actually won this before. Tell me how you came up with it, the idea.
To come up with ideas for this, I thought about what I'd hope someone would say to me if I was going through a hard time, and I tried to convey that message through my artwork.
Talk to me about what kind of advice you would have for people who want to get involved, who want to participate in this, because it is an important cause to participate in.
I really recommend thinking outside the box and just being as creative and imaginative as you can, and just being yourself.
Now we're seeing your artwork now on the screen right there. Describe for me about what it took to create that.
Yeah, so to me it just means like hiding up behind a face that doesn't mean exactly how you really feel, and it kind of took from times in my life where I've felt the same way.
Can you talk to me about like what you used? Did you use pencil? Tell me about that and how you came up with that design too.
So it's a graphite drawing with colored pencil for the smiley faces.
Is that your normal media that you work in?
Definitely.
Okay, okay, very good. What inspires, for all of you, what inspires you to join this organization?
Well, I have lost friends to suicide in the past, and I've known many people who have struggled with their mental health. And coming out to an organization where I love art and I love looking at it. Am I good at it? No. But I love looking at it and I love interpreting it, and getting to join this organization where it's really one of a kind, where I get to talk about something that is so important to me, while also having a creative aspect where I get to meet wonderful artists like Kate. That is what inspires me so much about this contest, and that's why I joined the GEM Project.
And Griffin, it was really a team effort.
Yes, yeah. I mean, I think for me, one of the reasons why I'm a part of this is getting to help people and see the impacts of helping people is so powerful. I mean, we've gotten to talk to teachers, parents, coaches, people who've seen our artwork and have told us that it has caused them to speak with their child or their student or their athlete and have a conversation. And knowing that even one person can be impacted by what we get to do and the work we get to do is something that's really cool for me, and it makes it totally worth it for me.
Reese, Griffin, Kate, thank you so much for joining us today from GEM Project Dayton. We really appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.